In a move that has surprised many, the White House announced President Trump is ordering the Director of the National Intelligence and the Department of Justice to declassify a number of materials related to Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into the Trump campaign. The order includes, amongst many things, pages from a FISA application against former Trump aide Carter Page, interviews with former DOJ official Bruce Ohr, and text messages from former FBI Director James Comey and former FBI agent Peter Strzok and FBI lawyer Lisa Page. For more, we turn to former US Diplomat Jim Jatras. Jim, thank you for coming on the last minute because we were kind of expecting this. Why now?
Well, why did it take so long? It's not so much why now. Why didn't he do this 2 months ago, 3 months ago? I'm glad he's finally done it. It's, you know, clearly the Justice Department has been dragging its feet on this. We still have to answer the question, when will these documents come out? Will the White House bite the bullet and release it themselves? I saw one report maybe as early as tonight. Or are they going to let the same people that have been slow walking this all these months do the release when they get around to it? And that's what I'm concerned about.
Obviously, the White House and President Trump have reviewed these documents, so they see that they put them in a favorable light. But why do you think that President Trump, what is he ultimately hoping to gain from releasing these documents?
I think what he's hoping to gain, and what I think the documents will show, is just how baseless the entire spying on his campaign was, what really amounts to a criminal conspiracy within certain elements of our government to try to bring down his administration. And look, I think we're going to see some of his supporters on a certain other network, the name of which I won't mention, that named after a small red carnivore, that will try to say, well, this shows how the Russians are behind this, and try to flip the narrative, Russian collusion with the Democrats. I think what will be interesting is we see the details with Christopher Steele, MI6, GCHQ, and what the British fingerprints on all this, because at the beginning they have been at the root of this whole Steele dossier and so forth, trying to bring this president down.
But those who have been following the story and don't necessarily believe there's Russian collusion that happened between the Trump campaign, are you expecting any surprises to be in these documents, or it's kind of just confirms what we've been saying for the past few months?
I think it's more the question of confirmation than surprises, and what are some of the details as to what lengths these people were willing to go to subvert the constitutional process and to try to bring down a constitutionally elected president. I mean, this is criminality.
Absolutely. Well, do you feel Trump has legitimate grievance with the FBI and our national security right now when he releases these documents?
Absolutely. I think quite to the contrary, that he's waited far too long to do this. And of course, he's going to be attacked now by the Democrats, already starting sources and methods compromising national security. This is all bunk. This is all an effort to keep a lid on what I think is a criminal conspiracy.
Well, another part of this is this week, Nell is due to testify before Congress this week about her work with Fusion GPS, you know, the research firm that was behind the Steele dossier. Trump has sought to discredit the firm by claiming that it had tied to the Democrats as well as some establishment Republicans. Is this unrelated, do you think, to the declassification of what's happening today, or do you think they come kind of hand in hand?
I think they do come hand in hand. I don't know whether, again, back to the question of timing, whether it was triggered by that upcoming testimony. But if so, I think it works out very nicely, because I think it puts the supporters and congressmen in a much better position to really grill her.
Well, it definitely makes us want to watch next week even more. Make it more interesting. Grab your popcorn. It's just beginning.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.